Welcome back to the Blue Chip Breakdown, Vols fans. I'm your host, Bull, and today's video is on five-star wide receiver Mike Matthews out of Parkview High School in Lilburn, Georgia. He's listed at 6'1", 180 pounds, and he is a multi-sport athlete, also plays basketball. He's really good at that. Scroll through for you guys to take a look at what the analysts at 24/7 Sports are saying. As always, we were able to beat out Clemson and USC for Mike, and he looks like he is going to be probably a day one starter. Really, really phenomenal athlete. Excited to jump into his film. All right, so we've got Mike right here in the slot. First thing that you notice is his burst off of the ball, and that's a nice head nod to the inside, and that is a one-handed grab. You can already tell that he runs great routes and he has great hands. Here, his team is backed up on their own goal line. He's split out wide. You see that the cornerback has a heavy inside shade trying to take away any inside routes. Watch what Mike does here. He sets him up to the outside, and he's able to cross his face, get back inside, and make an easy passing lane for his quarterback. And obviously, you see that speed. He plays in Georgia's highest classification, which is pretty much like an SEC feeder. Let's take a look here again. Stems to the outside, boom, and you see that the cornerback has committed on the deep route to the outside. All this space right here to the inside for this easy pitch and catch. We're going to see a lot of that throughout this film. But as I was saying, he plays in Georgia's highest classification, SEC caliber talent everywhere, and you're seeing what he's doing. Now here, this is a post. Again, he does an excellent job of setting it up to the outside and being able to come back to the inside. Excellent route runner. He's a technician. At the top of the screen right here, kind of a double move, but this is another post. Similar, you know, he's going to set it up to the outside so that he can get back inside. He has really good hands, really good speed, and you pretty much have to double cover this guy. Single coverage is not going to get it done. Right here, he also plays free safety on his team in high school. You see the way that he's able to get to that football. He high points it. He's just an all-around football player. Got him again right here on a goal line situation, and here, this is beautiful. We're going to watch this again. First off, this is a dig route. He does a good job of getting inside of this cornerback. He notices this safety coming down out of the corners of his eyes. Watch the way that he gets up underneath this safety so that he does not get his route cut off. And there are two windows here that this ball could be thrown into. This is the second one. This is where it's coming. Whole lot of space for the quarterback to be able to make that pass that's set up by an excellent route. That's high level stuff. This is how I know that he's going to have the opportunity to come in as a true freshman and get playing time. He is already very well versed in route running. Now right here, you know, again, you cannot single cover him, period. He's going to win. He's going to, whatever route he wants to run, he's going to be able to run it successfully. Right here on a short dig route or on a little bit of an in route, you see the way that he's able to get this ball, get upfield, run through tackles, and just run past everybody. Again, he has elite speed. I'm going to say he's probably a 4.3, 5-ish type of a guy. Right here, this is, okay, so he was bracketed right here, right? Has a guy underneath and over the top. He actually runs past both of them, but look at the way he goes up and high points his football. That's a tough catch. We talked about it with Brew and the way that he goes up and makes those catches in 50-50 situations. Mike Matthews is a guy who can do that same type of a deal. Not as big as Brew, but you can see this right here, coming downhill again, playing safety. He is a physical football player. Absolutely love his film so far. Now, right here on a drag route, we're going to see this again. Number one thing is you see how soft his hands are. You see that speed and the willingness to get into the end zone. Watch what he does here, though. He's coming on this drag. He's looking and seeing who all is going to come into his way. That linebacker came up, and now he is able to get right behind him and, again, make it easy on his quarterback. Look at how fluid he catches to him. It just looks really smooth in pretty much everything that he does. Boom, sets it up to the outside on a slant route, a whole lot of space to the inside. Common theme of this film. Watch it again, sets it up. Watch this cornerback commit. I mean, his hips have opened up to the outside, and all that space is on the inside. That looks very easy, but it's not as easy as he's making it look. Absolutely dynamic football player. Now here, this is, you know, pretty much just a great job of getting open, finding the soft spots in those zones, and again, easy on the quarterback. He's very quarterback friendly. Right here, he's playing safety. You see that he is able to identify where that play is going, gets over the top, high points that football, and now he's off to the races. But biggest thing that we're going to see as we run this back, take a look at his hips. Look at his transition and the way he's able to flip his hips beautifully. Now, this is a guy that can seriously play defensive back in the SEC, and he would be a very good one. So really, really versatile athlete. Right here, you see him just coming up, making a good play, making a good stop. That's just what he does, man. He's a football player. He's a playmaker. Now here, he's a little bit tighter to the line of scrimmage, goes on a little quick out. Play goes to his running back out of the backfield, and you see again his willingness to block, get in on plays, be physical, and the willingness to win. He wants every single yard that his team can get. Quick out, gets up the field quick, runs past the guy, and then trucks one. Look at this here. I mean, you gotta love this as a receiver. Sends this kid flying. He's an absolute dog. We got him back here in the slot. Something that we're noticing here is he's moving around everywhere. Look at this here. Boom, does it again, but look at this dog mentality. Not even the guy that he trucked, but he lets his teammate know about it. You gotta love that, man. Absolutely have to love the type of player that Mike Matthews is. Now look at this burst. That is ridiculous. Runs past his running back and gets in front of him to help block. And again, he's trying to get everything that he can get for this team. Simple slants. In high school, he's killing these guys. I don't understand the mindset in not double covering the best wide receiver, or one of the best wide receivers in the country. Look at all that space. Look at what he does. Gets the cornerback to commit again, and I mean, he's just lost. Really good in and out of his transitions, great out of his breaks. Beautiful burst, and this is a really nice dig route. Again, he sits it down in the soft spot in that zone. You see the speed, makes it look really easy. I mean, again, guys, this is college level stuff. Right here on a quick little hitch, runs past the tackle, gets those tough yards. He's a guy that if you need a catch, you go to him. It doesn't matter where it is. You're seeing he's catching the ball in the middle of the field, outside, short passes, deep passes. He's blocking well. Everything that you want, we've already seen it all on film. Great head nod. Again, beautiful route running, very soft hands. He attacks the football well in the air. Now, on special teams, as a kickoff return guy, look at what he does here. Sets up his blocks well, has really good vision. And again, this is high level speed. He's not playing against slow players. He's playing up against a lot of guys that will be Power 5 players on Saturdays and a lot of Sunday guys as well. You're seeing he's able to run by everybody. Right here, you know, again, just physical, falling forward, running through tackles, but he always secures that catch first. You're not going to see him drop too many passes. Look at that. Comes downhill hard, good physical hit, right in the strike zone. That's how you coach it. We'd like to see him wrap up there, but we've got him coming in to play wide receiver for us, so we're not worried about that. Something that we see Josh Heupel do a lot of right here on those quick screens to the outside. Seen Joe Milton throw a whole lot of those this season. The way that he's able to get upfield quickly, use his speed, run to the open space, and score, take it to the house. Gotta love it. Again, he's a football player, takes good angles, offense, defense, special teams. We're getting to his senior film now, guys. And right here, I mean, just look at the way that he's blocking, right? Seen Brew do a whole lot of this. See Tennessee's players do a whole lot of this. Look at that. The ball is already past him, but he's not stopping. Power drives this guy, pancakes him all the way out of bounds. Gotta love that. Now look at the way he catches this football. My goodness. That probably wasn't the best pass in the entire world. It was a dangerous pass that quarterback threw. Obviously, you see the way he's making people miss, but I'm still stuck on that catch. We're going to see it again. Look at that. Look at how smooth he is. I mean, everything he does is so smooth. You see the angles that he takes. Football is all about angles. He sets things up well, has good vision, understands how to play, keeps that ball high and tight. Let's look at this again. Boom. Too smooth, man. Too smooth. He kind of puts me in the mind of Marcus Nash. He kind of looks like him moving around out there. For some of you, veteran Vol fans, y'all know who I'm talking about. Marcus Nash and Joey Kent. He's got a whole lot of that in his game. A little bit of Peerless Price, a little bit of Jason Swain, Robert Meacham, all those guys. And, again, just the willingness to get in on plays and the willingness to win. Look at this here, right? So blocking, dogging this guy. The kid pushes his helmet off, but Mike Matthews is, watch him again. Watch the way that after his helmet comes off, he has really good posture and he's able to manhandle this guy really, really easily. Takes him all the way out of bounds. He gets the best of that matchup. Mike Matthews is an absolute stud. Let's get into his grade. All right, so starting off with the athlete grade, obviously he has really good size and he has long arms for a wide receiver. He's about 6'2", right now probably about 185 pounds. His playing weight will probably be somewhere closer to about 200, about 195. That's pretty average for what our wide receivers are currently. But you see his speed, you see his strength, I mean his burst, his vision, everything. He is for sure a 5-star athlete, no questions about it. All right, now for toughness and physicality. Obviously, we are seeing Mike get in on plays on defense, on offense, blocking, dogging guys, trucking people, getting in people's faces. He's an absolute and total dog. He's a beast. He's a man-child. 5 stars on toughness and physicality. Now for route running. Obviously, we've seen him run some beautiful routes. He sets them up perfectly. He understands how to navigate through traffic, makes it very easy on his quarterback to have a nice, easy passing lane, gives him a lot of room to be able to drop that football in there. 5 stars right here on route running. Now for Mike Matthews' hands. Obviously, first play of this video is a one-handed snag for a touchdown. We see him continuously high pointing that football, making it look easy, effortless catches, really soft hands, offense, defense, special teams. One of the more sure-handed players that we've seen in quite some time. 5 stars for sure on his hands. And now it's time for Mike Matthews' blue chip overall grade. Obviously, with 5 stars in every category, we have him rated as a 5-star player. He is really special. Truly believe that he will have the opportunity to come in as a true freshman and get some great playing time. He's a guy that I feel like Nico can lean on very heavily throughout their tenure playing together. Expect this guy to win some national championships, and he has the opportunity to be in the Heisman voting race at the end of a season at some point at the University of Tennessee. I believe very highly in Mike Matthews. And something else too that we don't always mention, but Mike Matthews is a really good kid. He's a very well-spoken young man, and he is going to give his all for Tennessee every single day. Fits into our culture perfectly, fits into Josh Heupel's offense perfectly, and I could not be more excited to have him be a part of this team. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and keep a close eye out on the channel to vote on who the next film breakdown will be on. Appreciate y'all. Thanks. Peace.